break to kind of get to this point? It seems like you're taking a big step in a sense.
It's really just trusting this off-season program. I know Coach Mick and everything that they do here, I know it was going to get me right, so I just bought into everything they was doing. I took it serious. I took the workouts more serious. I took the recovery serious. I eliminated every distraction that wasn't football, and I just focused on that. And I feel like that's what's got me so much better than it was in the spring.
How different is your body right now compared to what it was when you
I say it's a lot different. I've had some growing pains. Like, yeah, I'm older, but I still have a lot of growing pains. I haven't been in a program like this, so I feel like I've gotten bigger, faster, and stronger, like to a level I didn't even know I could reach it.
What's the biggest difference with a program like this versus where you were at Louisiana-Monroe?
It's a lot. The nutrition, the weight program. It's just a lot of stuff they have here to offer me that I didn't know about right when I got here that I can utilize now. I mean, if I have a question about anything, I can just ask and they can get it for me, whether it's an extra smoothie or this with some food or like just hydration purposes or like sleeping habits or it's just whatever I need, they have it for me.
How much bigger and stronger are you, maybe compared to this time last year, Vic?
Last year, I was probably, I'd say around 290, like still same height, just 290. Now I'm pushing 298, around 300. Like, and it's good weight too, like more muscle.
What are the biggest changes or challenges you faced in making that transition from playing, left tackle last year to playing center now?
Really snapping. I did play center briefly my time at ULM in 2021. I played it for the first 5 or 6 games before I got hurt that year, and then I never went back. So it's just getting that mindset of playing on the inside instead of being on the island at tackle. It's just the physicality I had to get used to again. Like I had to block bigger bodies instead of the leaner, faster guys.
How long did it take you to get comfortable with snapping again?
I'm still trying to get used to it, really, honestly. I'm just getting better every day. It's just something I have to work on, but it's feeling more natural, where I don't have to think about it all the time. It's just like, okay, I know I just got to snap the ball, then I got to block somebody first.
How much have you grown just mentally, understanding everything that goes on around you?
I'd say my mental has grown a lot. When I came here, I had a lot of external distractions messing with me, some personal stuff that was going on, but like I removed all that, and when I was just like focused truly on football and everything, it just became so much better. I'm in a better headspace. Everything's going good now.
So how much were you looking forward to camp then after everything clears up after spring?
I was ready. I was ready to get back in those players. I was ready to, because I just felt like I didn't show my best in spring, so it's just I want another opportunity because I knew I wasn't be out there. I know the type of person I was, and I know I could play like this, so I just know I had to step up.
Were those conversations you had with your coaches, like after spring as well?
It was just more conversation with myself. Like I just knew in my head, like I knew I could do better. It's just I say I'm myself's biggest critic in a way. Like I just always know I could do better, no matter if it's the slightest thing.
Vic, you seem to be enjoying yourself here.
I am.
What is it that has got you energized about this move or being here or this campus?
Honestly, it's really the city. I'm originally I was born and raised in Detroit, Michigan. I lived there until I was 11, and that's when I moved to Monroe, Louisiana, because my dad's job relocated us. He worked at Chase Bank. And so, and in Monroe, I mean, it's just a small town. It's just slower, so it was something I wasn't used to, but being there for almost a decade now moving back to a city now that I'm older, I really enjoy it. Like, there's more stuff to do. I love my teammates around here. I love who I'm living with in my apartment. I just have everything I have at my disposal.
Who are you living with?
Evan Pryor.
The hard work and
Oh, shoot. I do all the cooking a little bit. That's me. I got the Southern Creole, you know.
the hard work that goes in with being an Ohio State football player, the competition. I'm sure you knew all about that. Is it about what you expected now that you're okay?
Yeah, see, I like the competition. It makes me better. I feel like it makes everybody better because it's healthy competition. With me, Carson, and Jacob, it's great. Like, we're great friends off the field. And then when we put them pads on, I mean, we're still cool, but we just know we're competing against each other, but it's healthy, it's nothing toxic. Like, we're just trying to make each other better.
Describe your game as a center. What do you feel like you do well? What do you still want to work on the most?
I feel like my twitch and my athleticism, off the fact that I did play tackle and now I'm playing on the inside, I feel like that's my biggest advantage. I just have to get stronger, anchor down when I'm going against heavier D tackles. Like, that's still a little problem for me. Of course, always snapping the ball. Just knowing I have to, like, ID everything and look at the whole defense in a different way than I did at tackle. Like, at tackle, I would just say, like, I would see an end to, like, the corner or something. But now, like, as a center, I have to look at everything.
What does the footwork change and hand placement change when you move from the outside to the inside? Is it too big of a difference? Or
Not really. I mean, it's a subtle difference, but I say it's like it's easier than I thought it was because like on being a tackle, you're really on the island, so you really have to use feet more. And then at center, I feel like it's a little. I kind of like it better because I have always help from a guard or something. It's rare that I'm just like on a one-on-one block by myself. I like it better.
When people say the question about this team is the offensive line, the biggest concern is the offensive line, what do you say to that?
I just trust Coach Fry. He knows what he's doing. We know what we got to do, and so I just say, just watch and see what Coach Fry does.
How's the running game coming along?
I feel like it's going good. Coach Fry got a good plan. Coach Day has a good plan. We're just executing everything they're telling us to do.
When I don't know if it was Coach Fry or who from Ohio State reached out to you in the portal and said we're looking for a center, what would you thought at that?
It was actually a shock because I was just like, ooh, a center, like, because Coach Fry was the one that told me I would be playing center, so I was like, okay. So I got to kind of think about that. Like, I was like, do I want to go back to center or do I want to go somewhere else and play tackle? But I was like, after weighing all my options, I just knew, like, this is the place I wanted to be. This place will potentially, like, if I got one and I can get to the next level, this place will prepare me the best for it. And I like the culture. I love the brotherhood. I love my visit up here. And I met, like, Donnie, Enoch, when I came up here. They were just real genuine dudes. So I just knew, like, yeah, I could see myself being here.
Did you take some snaps before you decided to follow through on exploring Ohio State? Did you just take some snaps to see if you wanted to do it again?
In a way, yeah, in a way. Yeah.
With a guy like Donnie, how important has he been for you? Not just in the deciding to be here, but since you've been here, getting comfortable, learning the culture, learning the offensive line, learning the playbook. What does a guy like that mean to a transfer coming in with fresh eyes?
It means a lot to me because he knows the system better than anybody. Like, I kind of remember, like, when I was at my old school, like, it was crazy. Like, last year during camp, so many of the starting line got hurt, and it was a straight freshman in there with me, so I was the one, like, teaching them. I was the leader for them and everything, and now I look to him, even though I'm older than him, and, like, I'm a transfer and everything, but it's just, like, he's the leader, and everyone looks to him and everything. So if I ever have a question about something, or I have a problem with a scheme, like, or anything, I can go to Coach Fry, I can go to him, I can go to Coach Miley. It's just, he's that other voice that's just like, if you don't trust the coach to talk about something, like, you can just go to a player. He's one of those players you can always go talk to.
You mentioned not being on the island anymore. Is it different passing off defensive linemen to other guys around you, or is you out on one?
Yeah, it's harder to move bigger guys than those DMs, but it's not too bad.
How much do you enjoy just being on the bigger stage, the bigger spotlight here at Ohio State? I'm guessing it's a lot more media than you ever had at ULM.
I like it. I like it. It's crazy. It was something I had to get used to. I didn't know that the media was such a big deal. Like, I mean, like, looking at it from the outside, I didn't know, like, how big it was until I was really in it. And so, like, when I'm getting all these interviews when I committed and all, like, this stuff now, like, I call my best friend from back home. I was like, bro, you don't understand how many interviews I done did in, like, an hour, bro. Like, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it's cool. I like it.
What kind of upgrade is it, though, also from a program standpoint? I mean, you're on the number 3 team in the country now. Does it feel like it?
Honestly, it was a shock. Like, when the AP polls came out yesterday, I was sitting with my roommate and we were talking. He was like, dang, we're ranked number 3. And I was just like, who's number 2? I kind of guessed. I was like, is it Georgia and Team North? He said, yeah. And I was like, dang. I literally said it to myself. I was like, wow, I'm on the number 3 team in the country now. Like, from where I came from, like, it just means a lot because a lot of people don't know my story. They don't know what I've been through just to get here. And it's just, I thank God every day for it. Like, I pray every day for it. And it's just all the glory to him because a year ago today, if someone would have told me I would be playing for Ohio State in a year's time, I wouldn't believe it. And now that I'm here, it's just like, wow.
Thank you so much.